Hi, I just wanted to take a second to talk about our different types of wings. And I'm going to show you them in 3 different sizes and 3 different types. And so what I have here is our bendies, and I have our swing wings, and I have our spinners. And I have to tell you, I love all of them, but the spinners have a special place in my heart because they're tangle resistant, which makes them a little bit easier to use from a standpoint of if you're not that coordinated, they don't get twisted on each other as easily. And so I have always struggled. So I've been in this ministry now for over a decade, and I've always struggled with using 2. I do it for the videos, but I always have to think so hard that I couldn't do it in worship because I couldn't focus enough to be able to do it, or not focus on him and on not getting them tangled until the spinners. So spinners were huge for me. And so you'll see that if I can keep going the same direction over and over and over, and they just keep going around. Now, if you do it too quickly, you're gonna have centrifugal force that's gonna bunch the ribbon down at this end, and it may start to tangle. So that's why we call them tangle resistant, because it's not that it never happens, it's just more rare. But anyway, these rods have a little bit of flex to them, but they store in a straight position. You're not gonna wanna bend them. They're about 3/4 of an inch in diameter. They're nice and light though, and we have videos showing you how to use these. They're so beautiful, and frankly, if your arms get tired, these are kind of good ones to work with, simply because literally, you see what I'm doing right here. This is a big movement, but I'm not having to move my arm too much. And these come in the regular and large size. We also will sometimes do an extra large in the lightweight, but those kind of push it. But you can see our videos and take a look at what we've got. One of the cool things about these is if you have a sanctuary where a lot of people are down front, you can always just lift and spin up top, which allows you to be in worship without worrying about whether you're gonna knock a kid out next to you. So you can literally just stay up top if you need to. So anyway, a couple of tricks about our spin wings. And these store, just by folding it over, and you roll it up. And when you order these, they come with a sleeve. That's how they get stored. So anyway, so this is our spin wing. And then next, let me show you our bendies. This is one of our most popular lines, and this one is an extra large wing. So this is a big bad boy here. And as you saw, they store in a bent position. And so these also have a flexible rod. They have a handle that's about 1/4 of an inch thick, and it has a little bit of a grip to it. So it's soft. It's got also a little tip here to keep it from poking through. And they move beautifully. So these are lovely, and they're great because if you hit something, it's going to bend and keep going through. The rods are very durable, so these are awesome. We love these. So anyway, so you can see this is the extra large, and they have a beautiful movement. This is the extra large in the 8 mummy fabric, which is what we call our standard. So with the flags, it's the standard. But you can opt to get the 5 mummy on any of these. So anyway, and again, just like with the other one, you're going to fold it over like this. You're going to give it a couple of twists so that you're not pulling on the seam when you wrap it. And then you're going to wrap it around and gently tuck it in. And these come with an organza bag to store in. Okay? And so that's the bendy. And last but not least, this is our swing wing. Now this one does not come in the 5 mummy, this only comes in the 8. Now these also obviously store very compactly. So if you're going on a trip, these are so easy to throw in a suitcase. These get stored in an organza bag, it's about this big. So these are our easiest ones to travel. The thing that people have difficulty with sometimes with the swing flags is the fact that because they have no actual rod, the only time they look like a flag is when they're in motion. Because you can see if I hold it out, it doesn't look much like a flag. But the minute that I move it, there you see the flag. And again, this is the regular size, and you can get the regular size in any of the 3 types of flags. So the spin wings come in the regular, the bendies come in the regular, and the swing wings, come in the regular. So that's what you're looking at here. And the way these work, it's pretty simple. You're going to grip right here at the midpoint along the straight edge. So there's your straight edge. And it's right behind where the weights end. It should have one of our labels on it right about that spot, and that's where you're going to grip. And you just gently hold it between a couple of fingers. And when I say gently, you want to be careful not to get like rubby with your fingers, because that will wear through the silk. But if you hold it lightly, that's really all you need to get it to move. And then you just move your arm in figure eights. And you can do figure eights at any angle. So anyway, so that's just a brief overview of the 3 types of wings that we offer and the 3 sizes that they come in. And so if you have any questions, let us know. And in the meantime, happy worshiping.